Hey everybody, hope you're having a great day. It's new tool day here at Mason Woodshop, and in a recent video I talked about a change that I was going to make in the shop. And as I switch more towards cabinet making, one of the central pieces of that for me is going to be the Festool track system. So not just the track that you see in front of you, but also the entire LR32 system, so that I can drill shelf pin holes and hinges and do it at a much more rapid pace and quality pace than I do right now. Now, I do currently have the DeWALT track saw, cordless track saw, and it's been a really nice tool over the couple of years that I've had it. It's held up really well, it gives me nice clean cuts. I am looking for a little bit of refinement, and because of that, and the move to the Festool track system, I picked up the TSC 55K. So this is the newest cordless track saw from Festool with the thin curved blade. It has a couple of 18-volt batteries in here that's gonna allow me to operate similar to how I have right now with complete freedom of that power cord. So in this video, I just want to give you a little bit of insight into what's in the box. I think that when I bought this, Festool does a pretty good job saying what's in there, but retailers are kind of all over the place with it. But I want to show you exactly what you get. It's a very expensive tool. It's not a Binford, so despite the shirt that I'm wearing, it is a Festool. And I just want to show you what's in here and give you my first impressions. I am going to do more videos coming up comparing the Festool TSC 55 directly to the DeWALT 60-volt cordless track saw to show you which one I think is better given the price point. And I think that that's something that is going to be a big factor for a lot of folks, is if you want to buy into Festool, you're buying into the system. And for me, the track is going to be a central part of that system. But without further ado, let's take a look at what's in the box. Then let's take the saw out and take a little bit of a look at it. All right, so like most Festool power tools, it does come in this beautiful sustainer stackable. I do have a whole set of them and a free space over there where the TSC 55 and my new OF 1010 router will be going. Stay tuned for a video on the OF 1010. So in the box, we have, first of all, the saw, and we'll be going through this a little bit more in a few minutes. We then have, let's take a look at what we have in here. We've got a little manual, a little thick manual. Wow, okay. A lot of languages. Oh, and this is related to the lithium-ion batteries. Thick boy. All right, let's take a look inside. So then we've got a manual over here. This manual is for the battery charger, which this is going to be the battery charger. And let me just take a look just to confirm. This is the rapid charger TCL6. And there are spots in here for two chargers, given that there are two batteries. And Festool always has these nice little panels at the top of their sustainers. So what's really cool with this is it shows you what it looks like with the tool in there. You can see two chargers over there, but then also with the tool removed. So I can see that there are some accessories. They've got some clamps in here, which are not included in the box. The two batteries, which are included, and a couple of accessories, dust bag. So nice to have this reference guide and also quick link to some videos on this saw. Yeah, pretty nice touch. I mean, you are paying a premium for the sustainer, but that is what it is. So the TCL6 lithium ion chain charger, and this is a big one. And this is not the Airstream charger. So I believe the batteries are compatible with the Airstream charger, but yeah, pretty big battery pack. And we've got the batteries. So two of the 5.2 amp hour 18 volt Airstream batteries with Bluetooth, and I'll show that in just a moment. Yeah, let's see if there's a charge on these. Usually there's a bit of a charge. Yep, okay, so we got a little bit, so we can do a little bit of a test. Just put that back in there. We then have the dust bag. So the dust bag can attach to the saw. So that's cool. I am going to be using the CT MIDI I the majority of the time with this saw. I will do some comparison, so I'll probably do a video directly comparing the bag and the extractor just to see what kind of superfluous dust comes out. So we've got that bag. We've got the warranty. So Festool does have a 3-year warranty on all their tools. Really cool system online too, and how it manages that. We've got a guide. I'm not a huge fan of the Festool guides. Some pages have pictures, but a lot of the time it's just text, but their videos are unbelievable. So I have been watching a lot of those recently to familiarize myself with the tool. We then have let's see what this is. Oh, so yeah, this is a stop. So this is a stop that you can set on the track and clamp down. So yeah, nice that they include that in the box. I thought I was gonna have to buy one of these, so that's handy. And just to show you, I don't think, so this is kind of where manufacturers and retailers are always different. So it shows on Lee Valley site, which is where I got this, splinter guard sight window, chip collection bag, hex key, which is in the tool, sustainer, rapid charger, batteries, and in my case, the FS 1400 guide. But yeah, didn't talk about the guide stop, so that's cool. We have the splinter guard, and then this is a little piece that can be used to attach the splinter guard to the saw. So those two go together. So yeah, so that's what we have in the saw, or in the sustainer with the TSC 55. Now let's just take a quick look at the tool. Let's just set that on the track. So really quite nice. I was fondling it a little bit last night, just before I shot this video. So yeah, really nice molding, really nice build quality. Yeah, overall, like compared to the DeWALT, just to show the DeWALT a little bit, the DeWALT has great build quality too, very durable, really nice molding. The settings on the DeWALT and how everything's kind of got these little guys, and it works okay, but I just noticed, and this isn't Festool's first track saw, it's kind of what they're known for, and this is the most recent one, just a lot more refinements. So I'm very happy with that overall. Yeah, oh, one cool thing that I noticed last night when I was looking at the manual is, see how it's got the depth guide here in inches. So this is imperial. You'll see that that's not an inch, but it uses kind of a scale that does make it so that the blade's going down an inch. In the manual, and I thought I was gonna have to buy something like this separately, or an entire little bit of the housing right here, but it comes with the same in metric. So just a nice little sticker that I'll be able to put on there so that when I do switch the shop to metric, which I am still considering, I don't have to buy any parts. So yeah, pretty happy with that. Now the way that it mounts to the track, so you see a little bit of play there, but it's got these eccentric cams that can be dialed in. So that's a little stiff, back it off a little bit, and glides really well with no movement. So pretty happy with that. The adjustment for the blade depth, just kind of push that in, move it up. It's got two different spots. So one if you're using the rail, one if you're just using it bare as like a circular saw. It does have up to 47 degrees on the bevel and -1 on the other end. So that's nice when you're back beveling and doing all that sort of stuff. Or yeah, -1 can use around doors and other stuff. I'm not an expert in that space by any means. Another cool thing that has is it's called what's called fast fix. And so it's got the tool in here. And then if we plunge down, it's automatically, let's put it on the side over here. It's automatically gonna lock the blade. So it locks the blade, locks the arbor so that you can quickly change the blade. Now that's one thing that on the DeWALT, changing the blade is a bit of a pain. But yeah, nice to have that on here. We also have the kickback stop. So that's the big thing with the K on this is the kickback stop. Although it does not have a riving knife, which just to show you on the DeWALT. What is that locked? Sorry about that. So yeah, on the DeWALT, it's got a proper riving knife that does have a little bit of, does provide a little bit of help. But yeah, the Festool, just a little bit more refined. It's got the dust port here. We'll be able to hook that up to the dust extractor. I think the last thing that I want to show in this video, because we're not going to turn it on in this video, because I've got a little bit more learning that I'd like to do. There we go, turn the fast fix off, is the batteries. Now this is going to be super cool. So let me get the batteries installed and then we'll see how we can connect that Bluetooth to the dust extractor. Okay, so we have the batteries now installed. Really hefty, really durable, like nice rubberized bottoms on these batteries. But what I've read that we can do, so we've got the Festool CTI MIDI, press the Bluetooth button. Haven't done anything to these batteries, and apparently you just turn it on. Yeah, and it paired the batteries to the CT MIDI or to any of the Festool track saws with dust extractors with Bluetooth, just automatically. I'm a techie person. I've never had a Bluetooth experience like that. Now, I think that they're paired, so I don't even have to press that Bluetooth button. I think it's the dust extractor's in auto. I think if I turn it on, yeah. So you heard it automatically kick on the dust extractor, and then as soon as I turn off the saw, it still continues for a few seconds. So really, really, really quite impressed with that. All right, so that's it for this video. This is really just meant to kind of be that unboxing, show you what's in here. In a future video, I'm going to show a few different things on this. I'm going to compare it directly to the DeWALT 60 volt. So I'm going to think of a few tests. So let me know if there's anything you want me to compare directly on from the TSC 55 to the DeWALT 60 volt cordless track saw. I'm going to probably do a general review after using it, probably for a couple months. So I think as far as the review on the unit, I'm going to wait a couple months, but probably a couple weeks to actually get that comparison done with the DeWALT. So I want to play around with it and make sure that I'm happy with it. Yeah, and you know what? So far, really happy with the refinements on it. The track itself seems to be slightly better than the DeWALT. It's a lot more expensive for the Festool tracks compared to the DeWALTs, but it is also part of that system. And so in a very soon video, I'm going to be talking about the OF1010 router from Festool, which is going to be a key part in my cabinet making. But yeah, let me know what you'd like to see about this saw. There are probably going to be a couple little things in it that I like to highlight here and there on future videos. But yeah, let me know what you think. Thanks for watching. Bye.